What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy King Art, and we back with a new video. So today, God has called me to talk about His patience with us, and I was listening to the Bible, and it said something about how God has patience with us until the day of judgment, and it really stuck with me, because a lot of us take His patience for granted. Everybody always talks about, oh, I'll get right with God later. I'll get right with God when these things in my life are right. But fail to realize that the best time to get right with God is when everything is right where it's at. There is no waiting. You need to get right with God now because that day is coming soon. The day that the heavens collapse, the earth is destroyed, and God judges us. It's coming. And we need to stop. We need to stop denying God. We need to stop having God wait on us. Because, yes, He has patience and He loves us and He'll wait. But when the time comes, and you can't sit here and act like you didn't know. No one knows the day except for the Father. No one. And when that day comes, it's either you're ready or you're not. It's either you did what He said or you didn't. When that day comes, nothing else matters. The money you made, the friends you made, none of it matters. All that matters is now you are being judged by God. And either you're going to be with Him or separate. And the way you live your life on this earth right now, if you're choosing to be separate from Him, you will be separate from Him for eternity. But if you choose to live with Him, walk with Him through everything you do in life, then you will be accepted into His kingdom. It's that simple. But y'all don't want to hear that. A lot of people would much rather continue to live their lives, continue to live that life of sin, that life of, oh, I want to live free. I don't want to have to live within this rule book, because that's what a lot of people see the Bible like, a rule book, but it's not. It's not a rule book, because many people in the Bible that wrote it acknowledge it is impossible to follow every rule. It's impossible. The only person that did it was Jesus. We are going to sin. We're bound to sin. That is our nature. But the closer you get to God, the less you're going to sin. I've said this before. You will never be sinless, but you will sin less. You'll never be sinless. It is our nature. That's what's going to happen. We're going to slip up. And when that happens, what we must do is repent. We must repent. We must talk to God and say, Lord, please forgive me for the things that I have done. I am not perfect, and I beg for your mercy. That's a prayer I say every day, because I still sin every day. This isn't something that's going to stop. It's going to be a consistent thing. Do I wish I could never sin again? Yeah, I do. I wish I could live perfectly for God, but I can't. And if you chase perfection, you're going to go crazy, because perfection and human nature do not mix. The only perfect being is God. And the only perfect human to ever live that lived the perfect life without sin was Jesus Christ. So it's time to come to God. No more of this. I'm waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. The right moment is right now. The right moment is right now. And, I realized that you can't really force nobody to follow God. God finds somebody when they're at their worst. God finds somebody when everything is going wrong. Even if somebody chose to follow God their whole life, I feel like you have to have that true encounter with him to really believe. Because yeah, you if you born into religion and you just blindly follow it without understanding what God truly is, all you're gonna do is really just you're not gonna have that true love for him. You're just gonna say, I'm just following this because my parents did or my family did. I feel like a lot of people find God, truly find God when everything is going wrong in their life. That's how I found him. That's how a lot of other people that I know found him. When everything is about to burst and you don't know if you're gonna make it out, that's when God comes. He'll reveal himself to you. And at that point, it's up to you if you want to follow him or if you choose to ignore him. But God will never force a relationship with nobody. I could preach as much as I want. I could tell you the whole Bible front to back. But that ain't gonna change what you want. And that's not gonna change what you want. All I could do is plant the seed and let God work. Because eventually God reveals himself to everybody. But if you choose to ignore him, that's on you. But if God's revealed himself to you and you keep denying him, it's time. It's time to come back to him. He's calling you. With that being said, it's been your boy King Art. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share this for others that you know need to hear this. Comment down below saying I'm coming back to God if you're ready to come back. And subscribe to join the journey. We on the road to 500 subs. It's been your boy. I'm going to catch y'all. Stay blessed. And remember to wear your crown of purpose. Peace.